Alright everyone, welcome back to another Verdant landscape ladder highlights and completion video. We are on number 5, which is Lucid Chaos by CairoX and more. This level is honestly really fun, just similar to Killbot. I had a good time with it. It was a lot more intimidating than it seemed because I heard how difficult this level was, and honestly it wasn't actually as bad as I thought it would be because of that, and I think that's what helped me be able to finish it off so quickly. I'll explain the individual parts as I do my practice run. So this first ship here, when I used to do a bunch of extreme demon roulettes, I used to get this level a lot, and this would basically just kill the run because I couldn't do this ship. It was just impossible. Same with this cube, a lot easier than it seems. This UFO, it's not that bad. I'm just learning a click pattern of how to do this, as well as the ship, knowing where to click and stuff, and those robot jumps. This spider is pretty weird because there's the moving spike at the bottom here. This moving spike, it just slides across the ground. The black orb you have to hit a little late as well. This ship I literally hated playing. As you can tell, it gets really dark. And especially this corridor, it actually frustrated me so much because it would literally fade to almost completely black, and it would be really difficult for me to see where I'm at. And I used to not go high enough a lot of the times, but I learned a way to just be able to see where I'm going better, and I was able to pass it a lot more. UFO, you have to be pretty precise with it. You have to go low into the portal and then just do the clicks as you get there. It's not that bad. But this part's not that bad. I did die here though from zero a few times, as well as that transition into the ship. And now we get to the drop. It's really consistent. It's not that bad. The ship's also pretty easy. This wave though, it was pretty difficult learning though. You kind of just gotta know where to be. If you have to lightly click an input or hold it. This duel requires really fast clicking, as you heard. And then this duel, it's pretty weird to transition into it. You kind of have to just wait until you get a little bit lower. 1 2 1 2. And then Dorami's part, it's really interesting how this part works. This part especially, you kind of just gotta click into the transition, even though you can't really see the portal. But I mean, the wave is pretty easy. This transition into the ship is kind of weird because depending on how you do this ball, it affects how you get out of it. And then the robot, it's not that bad. UFO's pretty easy as long as you click at the right time to be able to get down and hit that orb, and then go up, do that. Mini jump as the robot. This ship was really difficult for me for no reason. You have to hit this green orb at the top of it so that you don't go too far down and hit the bottom spikes, and then you have to micro click the green orb and then just fly through here. 1 2 3 1 2 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 1. This part was not that bad. You have to hit this yellow orb late though. It's kind of weird. This upcoming wave was one of the hardest parts learning it, but I mean it got really consistent. There's definitely a rhythm to it that gets consistent, very consistent. And then the ending, it's pretty nerve-wracking once you get here because there's still a lot of places to mess up. This ball part, you have to spam really fast. I'm normally good at spamming, but I've actually saw a doggy do a little skip if you just click 3 times and then go 1 2 3. And normally you have to go that, which is really fast, but I just took the skip because it's easier. Slay's part, this part was really interesting as well because it seems hard. It really is that difficult, but surprisingly I never actually died here from zero. Surprisingly, because considering how nervous I was when I got here, it's very easy to just mess up. The spider, you have to hit those first 2 inputs really close to the spikes. The blue orb's late, and then the ending. This ship part was really awkward because the way that transition works into this teleport thing, it's kind of awkward. And then going down into this from reversing gravity. It was kind of awkward, but I only died here once. This ball, quite tight, not gonna lie, but it gets consistent, and then a bunch of late timings, and then the ending, not that bad. The UFO, sometimes like you could easily like just mess up the transition, but if you do it right, you should be able to pass it. And then the very ending, it's a tight wave part, but it's not that bad. And then the little clicks, not too bad overall. Anyway, Lucid Chaos, it's very fun as well, as I said before. It takes a while to learn though. It's definitely not an easy level. It's gonna feel like that when you start playing this, but you'll start seeing how fun it actually is once you start doing runs and making progress. I do recommend this for those who are interested. I think this is a really good list level. Maybe not to start out with the list, but it is really fun and you'll probably be able to get it. It just takes a while to learn it. There's quite a few choke points, as I already mentioned, I did the practice on. But anyways, I'm not gonna have much highlights. It's mainly just gonna be a compilation of like my progress, not necessarily stream highlights or anything like that. So I'm gonna just get straight into that. I'll see you later. Dude, stop doing these runs. Can I please die? Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Please. What? Okay.
What?
Drop. I hate drop. That's so easy! Okay, that's normal-ish. 44. Oh my gosh. Two runs, let's go. Are you kidding me? I choked that, dude. No. Yes. Did it again. Bro. Are you serious? Are you serious? No way. Yes, yes, yes. I literally almost died to like the last few jumps. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh, yes. So before the video ends, I just want to explain something real quick, because this could have gone horribly for me if it wasn't for my quick thinking. But basically, I almost lost my completion recording. Basically, I started using Lidus, which is a software for GD designed for tracking statistics for each level you play. For example, it shows your attempt counts as well as your deaths and passes at certain percents in a level, and it's overall just a useful resource for keeping track of those kinds of things. But it almost went completely wrong in this situation, because I started noticing that when I saved the replay buffer on OBS while I had Lidus open, it would just sometimes render the video as completely blank, with just audio, meaning there was just a black screen. And I think you know where I'm going with this, but when I saved the clip after the completion, I had that issue occur on the video file. I started panicking because I knew if I couldn't fix it in time, I might have to rebeat the level. But thankfully I remembered that closing Lidus fixes the problem, and it was all good. But I just wanted to mention this to show how I almost lost my completion recording, which would have been terrible, especially considering I've never had to rebeat a level due to a recording issue. And if I did have to rebeat it, it would have been very miserable. Anyways, that's a wrap on Lucid Chaos. My thoughts and all that will be in the description because I don't feel like explaining that right now. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next one.